Before dawn, dozens of demonstrators suddenly walked onto this farm.
Strangers marching through our place of business.
The farm's owner soon discovered that the strangers were union activists who wanted these farm workers to join their union. But the workers didn't know they were coming, and at 6 a.m. they were frightened.
You don't know if they're mad, they're going to get violent. It was a scary situation.
This had the chance to go ugly. What right do you have to be here?
Every right in California, because unions persuaded the state to allow them access to private farm properties.
If I didn't allow them in, I'm the one's going to jail. That is asinine. They don't have legal right to access private property.
They do in California.
Only if you produce an agricultural commodity. Otherwise, they do not.
That's because you rich farmers have been abusing these migrant workers who don't understand the rules.
That's what the union claims. Mike says it's absurd to say he abuses his workers because they keep coming back.
We have 450 people travel 400 miles for 6 to 8 weeks out of the year, and they come back year after year after year.
Yo lo tengo conociendo desde que entré aquí. Mis padres también lo conocen bien. Él conoce a mis papás. Yo me acuerdo cuando mis padres me decían que él trabajaba con ellos.
Now, these people are all independent thinking people. Why in the world, if they were being abused, would they continue to return year after year after year?
Because many migrant workers don't know their rights, says the union. So we must be allowed to go to the farm to tell them.
A strike to demand better working conditions.
But Mike's workers already earn almost double California's minimum wage. Few chose to join the union.
Of the 450 people that are in that facility at the time, they had maybe 20 to 25 join them.
Still, the protests themselves impose a cost.
If they came back every day, I would have been paralyzed.
So what? So you harvest a little later.
We have 6 weeks to harvest, pack, ship, and process our product. 6 weeks. If we miss that window, we destroy the fields.
Now, Mike and another business are challenging the law. But in 2 lower courts, they lost.
The regulation does not allow anyone at any time to access the property.
California officials argued that their rules are not unduly intrusive.
Any access to the property is brief, unobtrusive.
I don't think that up to 120 days of protests like this is brief or unobtrusive. But California says not allowing the union to come onto farms would deprive farm workers of basic information.
Workers remain isolated from the flow of information that is characteristic of modern society.
Without going onto your property, we can't reach those workers and educate them.
There was a time when in order to communicate with people was difficult, but now every person has a cell phone in their pocket.
They all have phones.
They know how to communicate through Facebook and through Twitter much better than most.
The union could also approach workers after work at their motels.
And all those individual hotel rooms, the union people had access to them. You could knock on their door and talk to them about their agenda.
California also argues that this Supreme Court case threatens public health. Liberal media agree, saying it could endanger government functions like fire inspection and workplace safety.
It's not true.
Mike's lawyer from the Pacific Legal Foundation says,
Those types of routine government inspections are searching in a reasonable manner. What happened here is the government is taking our property. They are just giving that to a third party to come on, to proselytize, to use bullhorns, to intimidate.
We asked the Farm Workers Union to appear in this video. They didn't respond, so the last word goes to Mike.
Nobody else is subject to this law. This is trespassing. You should be going to jail for doing this.
Please share this video and like it. That actually helps us. And if you want to help us make more of these, click that button.